My name is Ajayi Kayode. I'm from Malaysia, N6.6m, Nigeria. I'm a marketer. That's what I do as my work.
Okay, so Mr. Kayode, what has made you to contact Oga Journalist for a story?
I contacted you because of a man called Adeniyi who called himself agent traveler, that he helped people to travel abroad. That's what he do for a living.
Okay, this person, do you know the name of his company?
Innovative Brit Consult.
Okay, the name of the agent again?
Adeniyi.
Okay, so now, what happened and how do you got to know this particular travel agent that you are alleging of defrauding you?
Thank you. It was my brother who told me about him, and he told me to go and meet him in a person. So I went to know his office at Ado. He told me they have two branches. They have one at Ibadan and there's another one at Ado. So he now asked me where is even closer to where I'm living. I told him I'm living at Ilesha. So he said I should come to Ado to come and meet him. So I went there that last year, March. So he told me that, okay, it's going to cost me $5,000, that after 2 weeks, the document will be out. So once I pay...
What type of documents?
CoS.
How much did he charge you to help you in that process?
He charged me $5,000.
And how long did he tell you he was going to use in delivering?
He gave me 2 weeks. Yes. Initially, he told me that you are two in number, that he's going to use me as a dependent, that there's another one that is ready, and that one will be the main applicant. So he now said, you imagine two of us together, that after 2 weeks I make my payments, that the whole thing will be out, that the first person is already available, that he needs only dependent. He told me that the other person has already made his own deposit.
Okay, so in Nigerian currency, what was the amount you gave?
So after our conclusion, so he gave me the company account, which I paid 6,450,000 to the company account, which is Innovative Brit Consult, and I sent him the receipt. He acknowledged it.
Okay, now after you made this payment, right, what was the next thing that happened?
After I made the payment, I expected the court document to be out after 2 weeks. But after that 2 weeks, he told me that the situation of UK is not friendly like this, that there's a lot of things that is happening right there, which have already delayed the certificate of sponsorship. So he now said, okay, if you give him 2 more weeks. So after that, 2 more weeks then now passed, and now told me the first lady that want to be the main applicant, yes, said he's no more interested in going to the UK again, that he has already decided to change it to Canada, that will I be able to choose Canada ahead of UK. So that's when I now told my brother that this is what this man is sending me again. So that's when my brother now came in and I asked him that why did he want to change to Canada, because many people are still going to UK. So it was after...
Where is your brother based?
He's based in UK.
Okay. So when your brother intervened, what was his own excuse?
What he told us was that we should give him time, that he will still do it. So because I paid him at April 2025.
Okay.
That's when I paid him. So till May passed, he was giving excuse. So I now asked for my refund, since he know that he's not ready to do the thing again, that I'm not interested in Canada, because he told me Canada I need to pay up to 10 million. I said, this is what we discussed earlier. You're not ready to do the UK, then give me back my money.
Okay, he gave you assurance that you are going to get a refund if it did not work out.
Yes.
Okay, and did he give you guarantee from the onset that it's 100% guarantee?
He does what he told me, 100% guarantee. And if it does not work out, he's going to refund.
Okay. So now, when you are having this back and forth with him and he was not coming forth with delivering his own end of the bargain, what now happened? What were the steps you took as of that moment?
Well, so when some months passed, so when we now step into July, then I decided, I should refund my money, that I'm no more interested. So as at July, when I decided, you should refund me, that I'm not even interested again. Now told me I should not worry, that my CoS will be out. So by July 27, they now sent one CoS to my brother, that my CoS is out, that I should pay the balance of 4 million within 24 hours. So and I told him, okay, where do you mean to get this balance of 4 million within 24 hours? Because our discussion was that when you gave me this CoS, that you are going to stand by me, that everything will be done. Then when the whole thing is now work out, then I cannot even balance up. That's what we discussed last. That's your agreement with us. So why is now early balance of 4 million plus within 24 hours? And I told that I cannot get that money within that 24 hours. So that's how and I said I cannot afford to pay that 4 million. That we need to do some processing on this CoS before we can even pay any money. Not if you cannot pay within 24 hours. And if that's 24 hours, I don't have it. Please refund my money. The CoS is gone. So he provided the CoS as of July 27, which is recorded for the balance of 4 million plus. And I told him that, okay, oh, I cannot avoid it now. So I use the COS to apply for the visa. So when I use it to apply for the visa at the embassy, they now told us that the COS is a fake COS that is not valid, which lead to my passport ban for 10 years.
Okay. So after you got that rejection and a 10-year ban on your passport, did you inform him of the outcome?
When my passport was banned, so I just even told him that I'm not more interested in traveling again because he should just even refund me. So he told me that, okay, if the UK is not possible, he can help me to do another country, that I just have to pay for the flight and for that. And I told him, no, okay, that I'm not more interested, to refund my money.
Did you inform him that that document was discovered to be fake by the UK government?
I told him that document.
And what was his response?
He now told me that it's because I did not balance up.
How?
He told me to balance up within 24 hours. That because I did not balance up, that's why the COS was cancelled.
Okay, that time that he told you to balance up within 24 hours and you could not raise the money because it was impromptu. You know, you said you went ahead to use that COS to apply for your visa. And you also said that you had 3 months to use that COS to do that application. Are you with me? So the question now is, did you do that application within the 3-month ultimatum that was given to you based on that COS?
Yes, I do the COS to apply for visa within that duration.
Okay.
So when the passport was banned, I told my brother that I forwarded the mail to my brother over there. So he now told me that we should just even request for our money. That once he knows that you have already used the COS, he may not want to pay. So along the night, I just have to let him to know that the document that he gave to me is fake. So I told me it's not fake. I was the one that did not meet up to the expectation that I was not balanced up the money. That's what he told me.
You've demanded for a refund. What has been his excuse?
So since I've been demanding for my money since last year September till today, if I should call him, he will tell me that, okay, he will call me back. He will say, okay, give me some months, give me some time. Even as at last week when I still called him, he caught my call and he messaged me. He's still working on it. If the money is not yet, he has given me the excuse. And I even called him. I went to even check him at his own office where I went to meet him there. The place has been locked. I called his number. He will not pick. Sometimes I message him on WhatsApp. He may reply that, okay, he will get back to me. Sometimes if I should call him, he may not even reply. Till today, he has given an excuse.
Okay, so how much are you expecting from him as refund?
6,650,000 because I paid him 6,450,000 for the COS and he collected 200,000 admission fee, admin fee. That is 6,650,000.
Okay. So, are you alleging that this man processed a fake COS for you?
Yes, 100% fake COS, and it was confirmed from the UK Immigration Office that is 100% fake COS.
Okay, so what is your message, direct message to law enforcement agencies concerning this particular person?
Okay, firstly, I just wanted to help me. Number one, to refund me. And secondly, that kind of people, they are the one even destroying the reputation of Nigerians, that they are even spoiling the Nigerians' image, destroying family, because I know you've done it for so many people. It's not worth living at all. And they just even try to do justice to him.
Okay. What would be your direct message to the accused travel agents?
As it is now, I just want him to, number one, to refund my money. Number two, he should repent from all these acts because he's destroying so many families. So I don't want people to even fall into that trap again. That's why I contact Oga journalists just to help and to let people to know who is he, for people to know, so they will not give up to this kind of victim.
Okay. Am I speaking with Mr. Adedoto Adeni of Innovative Greek Consult?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well done. How's your day going, sir?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
We bless God. My name is Deji Lambo. I'm a journalist. I'm calling in respect of a story we're investigating. The story was reported by Mr. Kayode Ajayi. Mr. Kayode Ajayi, he said he paid you 6,650,000 naira to help him get a certificate of sponsorship. So now what he alleged is that you got that certificate of sponsorship, and at the end of the day, when he used it, it turned out to be fake, and it led to the UK government banning him for 10 years.
Wow.
Now, he has made his own allegation because he said after that he has been, reaching out to you to get a refund of his money. And when he reached out to us to, report the case, we told him that we would ensure we balance the story by reaching out to you to hear your own perspective on the story. So that is why I'm reaching out to you to know what transpired from your end and why is the allegation of processing a fake certificate of sponsorship made by Mr. Kayode Ajayi based on what he got from the UK government after using the COS that you provided.
First of all, thank you for calling. I think some other journalists will not do that. I'm grateful, sir.
No problem.
So from that short explanation, he approached me truly and paid that deposit.
The deposit of 6,650,000.
6 million, then he paid admin charges of around, I think, 200,000.
No, he said he paid 6,450,000 and administrative charges of 200,000, making it 6,650,000.
Okay. So when he approached us and we had the agreement, when the COS came out, he couldn't pay. He told me, "Is there anything we can do?" And
he couldn't pay for what exactly?
The money he paid was the deposit. So once the COS is out, you have to pay the remaining balance.
Okay.
Before you even make use of that COS. That was the agreement. Now, when the COS was now saying, the COS was out, and I reached out to him, he found it difficult to pay because he said he had issue with his truck. So, aside that, we should give him some time. After that, he said he couldn't come over. People that promised to be of help are not turning up. So what can we do? And I was like, as it is, I don't know what else we can do than to pay these people that did this job. And he said he don't know. And I said, okay, I don't know what else I can do aside from we paying. That actually, we dragged that for, I think, a week or two. A solution. Now, at the point, there's a man that connected us. The man is in the UK. So the man called, what can we do? At least to just save everybody's name. If he wants us, like, can we switch into something else that's within that budget? That would not actually stress him. And I said, there's no problem, but you have to give me some time. Let us see the job demand that will be coming. So what we had that was sent to all, the deposit was so high, I couldn't freeze him on that. So later, he called again, and I told him, sir, it was like, the refund, how will I make it? And I was like, sir, please, just hold on. I need to calculate my expectation. I can't just promise you, I will start paying you, I'll pay you tomorrow, I will start paying it from tomorrow. And that tomorrow comes, and you have nothing.
If I may ask, how long have you been on this?
We've been on this since last year.
Last year, when precisely, if you can remember?
I think that should be around probably June, July.
Okay, so now, since then till this very moment, have you made any refund?
No, I've not.
Now, going by your explanation, when you were talking about the COS, you processed the COS and you sent it to him.
Okay.
What is the validity of that COS?
That's 3 months.
3 months. Now, he said the agreement he had with you was that he will make the deposit of this 6,450,000. You get the COS, he's going to use it, do his own application, then from there, he's going to find a way to get the whole balance. But I'm coming, please. Okay, that is not the agreement based on your own. Okay, so where I'm going now is that you said the validity of the COS is 3 months, and he said he used that COS to apply for his visa within the 3 months ultimatum, and he was told that COS, he was told by the UK government that COS is fake.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
Did he send you the proof
of
the UK government telling him it is fake?
He sent the proof.
Fine. God bless you. Now, number one, I did not give you go ahead to use any COS. That's one. Because once we process COS, you process COS with a contract that you've not paid. And the first week, second week, third week, when they go to Nigeria agents, what they believe is the moment they don't have the money in the span of 48 hours or maximum of a week, and they don't have their payment, automatically they reassign the COS to somebody else.
Despite the COS having a validity of 3 months.
Exactly. Even if the COS have 6 months validity, in as much the agreement you have with the person who is processing is, if the COS is out, they know Nigeria for one thing. In fact, even me do his visa, they know that the moment the visa is out and you not cover the number, Nigeria will use it and they will run away. So the moment they are issuing out COS to you they give you ultimatum of when you pay, or you make payment. Mostly they give us 48 hours. And once it exceeds, if you are still in contact and you're, please, I'm sorry, my contact have issue, or he has paid me, this and that, you just find, you buy time for like a week, it still works. But the moment it is more than a week, they believe that you scam them automatically.
Okay, so what if I may ask you, before they processed that COS, I want to believe that you made payments today to the company that processed the COS. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how much was paid to them, if I may ask?
What we paid to them for the COS was £2,000.
£2,000. Now, from what you are saying, if I understand you clearly, because after they processed the COS and it was delivered to you and you sent it to your own clients and the clients could not deliver in terms of making the balance payment within 48 hours, that particular company that you had paid £2,000 will automatically cancel or reassign that COS to another person. Is that what you are saying?
Exactly.
Okay. And after doing that, what happens to the £2,000 that you had paid?
In as much they delivered your job, and you are the one that is at fault when it comes to payment, you have no refund.
Okay. So
as an agent, but when it comes to you managing your clients, you want to protect your name or your brand. Then you find a way to sort your clients. So you are the one who is the company, the contact did not know whatsoever who gave the job to you. All they care about is you actually default in paying them. So you sort yourself with your client.
So from what you are saying, because you want to protect the integrity of your brand, you actually agreed to a refund Mr. Kayode Ajayi. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I may ask you, the company that you actually outsourced the processing of this COS to, what's the name of that company, please?
Sir, if I will be going into much of these details, so I'm sorry, I don't know. I might need to probably involve my legal team, so I will not go out online.
Okay. Then another thing, if I may ask you, this particular company that you paid the $2,000 to help you process the COS that Kayode Ajayi said turned out to be fake based on what he was informed, which led to his passport getting banned. Now, this company is based in the UK, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any documentary evidence to actually validate these points that you have made?
We have documents that validate that.
Okay, which document precisely?
We have payment evidence.
You have payment evidence.
Yes.
Okay, and you can share that payment evidence with us?
I might not be able to share it without consulting my legal team. If we are
No. It is for clarity and to actually show that you are transparent. Okay.
Can I come in that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not saying you should not. I'm not saying you should not contact your legal team.
No, I understand. No,
okay.
No, that aside, if we're actually going by that way, which the man is actually putting it, then how will I put it? The issue of probably me refunding this and that will actually have a kill leg in it. Are you getting my point? Because I want to prove, okay, since this is that, let me put on my own defense skill too. But to avoid all those long things, that was why I told my legal team, I think around that 8-9 this morning, please help me write to this person and communicate our payment plan, which will be starting so much.
But you yourself confirmed during this interview that this thing has been going on since last year.
Yes.
And last year to this very moment, you had yet to even develop a payment plan. You have not even refunded any of the money back to this person who suffered on 2 angles. Number one is that his money gone, and number two is that his banned.
Sir, please hold on.
Okay.
Before you use the word "he suffer" on the 2 points.
Okay.
The second point, nobody asking that thing that he did was actually an act of fraud. You did not pay for something, and you went ahead to make use of it. Nobody gave you the go ahead. So that is one. Even I'm hearing that for the first time today from you. He never told me he made use of it or he tried to use it. So and saying,
the thing there is even using it now. The adverse effects and the findings that he got from the government was that COS is not genuine. So even if he had paid, are you understand what I'm trying to say? Because he is saying that he used it and what he got from the government was that the COS is not genuine.
Exactly.
It would have been a different case. Maybe if he used it.
The OT will have sit down on me and I will have shared it. Are you getting my point? When he reached out to me, I did not do anything. In fact, I did not even argue with him a bit. I mean, are you getting my point? And the first thing I told him was, I'm making reform. And this is why all through last year, till February, March this year, that I did not do anything, was because all through that last year, stroke early this year, the money we actually lost to this scammer in the UK was, one was 192 million, one was 32 million.
Which scammer is that, please?
Sir, I won't just provide every evidence to you.
No. I'm trying to understand the correlation of that scam. Are you saying that the person that helped to process the COS
sir, hold on.
is a scammer?
I did not reach out to her. I'm sorry, to him. All through last year, within this year. And I'm trying to tell you the reason why I did not start making a refund as early as possible. That was because I had a case with an agency which we paid in the UK that failed to do some jobs the way we actually agreed. So now this puts me in so much debt which I was servicing, and it put me into many legal cases. Now, when I started coming out of it, and I reached out to my legal team, please, I need to write to some people which we have financial issues that has to do with refunds and all. And this man was part of the name I submitted this morning. If you want the contact of the person that did the whole thing, I can send it to you. And ask him, what was our discussion early this morning? Not even know you will call this evening. Okay. So if not for his court cases, you will have communicated my payment plan before now.
Okay, now this particular Mr. Kayode Ajayi, during our interview with him, he said that before he made payments, he visited your office. You people sat down, you discussed. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, he now said after all this had happened with the adverse effects, he went to that particular office and you were nowhere to be found. And he has been trying to also reach out to you, to call you, to everything has proved abortive. What happened?
The first one, I have office in Ibadan and what's it called? Ado-Ekiti. The office in Ado-Ekiti, I have no money to carry out day-to-day activities. The office in Ado-Ekiti, I couldn't pay staff. So that's why that one was locked. And even the one in Ibadan here, both in Ado, last year, it was locked for over 9 months. I opened the one in Ibadan. That was September last year. And since then, it is working. But still, I couldn't find the one in Ado. And every time he reached out to me, I do respond. This has been my WhatsApp number, even before now. The last time he talked to me, that was probably a week ago, last week. I told him, sir, I am going to send across my payment plan so that you need to stress yourself on following me up or this and that. You just put down the account to make use of, and the date that will be on the payment plan is what you just have to follow up with. So
going by this payment plan now, how do you intend to pay? What's the payment plan like?
That is what I'm expecting to get across to him between today and tomorrow.
Okay, there's no problem. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, sir.